he made a small point I just have to respond to, making a call. Why aren't there more investigations? Why aren't crimes being investigated now in the Philippines? Well, his client prevented all that by withdrawing the Philippines from the Rome Statute when he thought he might be prosecuted, thereby ensuring that we would not have jurisdiction after a certain period. Another point. My friend is trying to kind of have it both ways on how Your Honor should treat Mr. Duterte's utterances, his speeches, his words. On day 1, T0004 at page 30, lines 18 to 19, my friend said, Duterte's word was his word and the people knew it, end quote. Yesterday, worried about his client's confessions, that's what they are, he said, quote, this is at T0006, page 7, lines 5 to 7, he said, quote, one cannot rely on anything coming out of Mr. Duterte's mouth. All right, that's good to know if he ever decides to testify, and for his representations on interim release, that you can't trust a word that comes out of his mouth. But beyond that, as I went through on Monday, 3 times under oath, Mr. Duterte said in committee hearings, I have a death squad. Is Mr. Kaufman saying that his client is a liar and a perjurer who has no problem lying under oath? Limited use statements. I won't go through all the, frankly, nonsense that we heard about limited use statements. What I want to make clear, he tried to create an impression which is just not true. Not one witness has been granted immunity in this case. None. There is no such thing as virtual immunity or whatever he called it. He said something similar today. It's standard practice to use these statements when interviewing suspects under 55-2 who have rights and they do not grant immunity. It just means a statement can't be used against that particular witness. And if they lie during those statements to us, to the OTP, then the agreement is void and they can be prosecuted.